Hello, and welcome to the first video of EaStar Tarot. I'm feeling guided to do these tarot videos now, and at first I didn't want to do them, to be honest. I thought this wasn't for me, but Spirit thinks I should do it, so let's give it a go. I mean, in my mind, I think a tarot reader has to be someone who's perfectly healed or, has all the answers, but it's kind of a journey. So, yeah. Maybe let's just go with the journey and see what happens. Okay, so I call in my ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels to give me answers. Only for my highest good and the good of collective. So I'm going to be using, I like this deck, what was it called again? I don't have the box here with me, but it's a witch tarot that's based on Easter or EaStar. How do you say it? EaStar? Something like that. But basically, yeah, it's the origin of Easter, but kind of a idea of the rebirth and the divine feminine. And I really like rabbits, so I feel like this is the right thing for me to express my tarot, my healing, I suppose. So, yeah. This seems right for me. Okay. What can you tell me the collective needs to hear? I love this card. I just got this deck and I think this might be my favorite. Shortbread. There's just a lot of cards you don't expect for an oracle deck, and this one has a couple of sweets in it associated with Easter. I think the other one is hot cross buns. And I don't know, there's just something about... Shortbread's my favorite type of cookie, actually, but there's just something about the subtle sweetness of both those desserts that's, I don't know, it seems very spring to me. It says, the sweetness of your craft asks what that you indulge in the celebration of you. So it's kind of like there's like these little cookies there, and they each kind of have their own unique color and their own special design, and they're all just this equally sweet, delicious thing, this beautiful thing that she's enjoying. So yeah, I feel like this tells me right off the bat we're talking about going for our craft, going for the thing that calls to us inside. Seems very appropriate since, starting a tarot channel. That makes sense. Is there anything else? Oh, Robin. Oh, I haven't got this one yet. Spring into the presence of stillness, for there is much to rejoice in there. Stillness, yeah. So spring is very much... It doesn't quite start off right away. It kind of gets started underground, and we don't see the things that are underground. And sometimes those things establish a lot without us even realizing. They create a root system. So it seems to me like there's a lot within that is going to be shared, that you're going to have to share. It's like the robin egg. It's just sitting there incubating in front. Oh, it's incubating in front of the book. Maybe you're going to write a book or there's something that you're going to read that's going to give you some insights. Yeah. I love how this hat is sort of like a mushroom too. I just love the imagery in these cards. They're very storybook, but kind of dark. But they have these little pops of colors, and I find that's very spring. Well, this channel is going to be all about spring, I think, in some ways, or renewal. I feel like I'm coming from a time of renewal, or coming into a time of renewal in my life, and I don't know, EaStar, Isis, I guess the divine mother spirit is just talking to me now and wants me to keep going. Daffodils. The whispers that inspire are shifting towards you in a melody of creative blooms. We're just talking about hearing things from spirits. Yeah. So, daffodils, robins, and sharp red. These are all such delightful things. Delightful spring things. Just, yeah, I think there's going to be good things coming. Really good things. And it's all coming from within. It's all just coming from a creative place within. Like, yeah. It's awesome. I'm happy for you. This is great. Let's see here. What do I want to choose? My spirit. Who's butterflies? I really like this butterfly deck. It's all about, well, it's for life changes and for like things shifting around. So, you know, that's what's going on. Wow. Loud entrance. Okay. Ooh. Spiritual growth. Yeah, we do need to focus on that. Well, I think that comes into play with this. I think that when we tap into creativity, it's a spiritual thing. Like they're kind of intertwined in a way. Yeah, and get some rest. That's the one that made me laugh, because I'm just like, yeah, I know. I know I'm supposed to be resting, but sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you're just so curious. But I think that's important. That's a good message then, actually. It's probably one I need to hear, and you need to hear. Because a lot of times, what comes to us as the answer or the solutions we need, it comes to us from rest. It comes when we're not actively seeking the answer. It's just kind of the irony of life. And a lot of times creativity just requires rest. You know, I think of like Kiki's delivery service, where she keeps doing things for others and then she burns out and she can't get out of bed, and it's just this great tale of creative burnout. But it's kind of beautiful how she gets it back by resting and by not thinking about the problem and not trying to actively solve it. And then when she needs to, she has the ability. So it's, you know, you're going to find your magic too. You're going to get there. It's coming. I think it's just, you got to let it grow. You got to let the spiritual growth happen. But it takes time. It takes time and rest. And it's just like spring. Spring is all happening under the ground, almost in this sleep state. But it's happening. It's still moving. It's still growing. It's coming together. And then all of a sudden, one day you look around and spring is just everywhere. And you see all these flowers and think, when did spring happen? Oh my gosh, it's already here. But it was happening way before that. You just didn't see it. So Yeah. Let's get angel card. I feel like angels are really talking right now. They're just gonna always be there for you, you know? I believe in angels. I don't know what your personal thoughts are on it, but I call on angels when I guess when you need to call on angels. You know, even in the little moments. Okay. Oh, comfort. Oh, Archangel Azrael. There we go. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Aww. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I was saying, the angels are there when you need them for healing, when you need their comfort. Just like it says, comfort. You can imagine an angel hugging you when you're in distress. And there's no one there to hold you, you know? I've been in a place like that a lot, and honestly, they are there for you, and they will answer if you ask, and that's all they want to do, to be honest. So, yeah. Oh, that's just so sweet. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So I think that's part of the creativity coming out and the sweetness of life coming out for you. It's coming out, you know, from self-love. It's coming out from you not stressing about it, not trying to fix it, not trying to analyze it to death. It's just, it comes from rest, from enjoying the sweetness of life without the stress of survival. I don't think we can be creative when we're in survival mode. I think, you know, maybe I shouldn't say you can't. I don't like to say things are ultimately one way or the other, but I think, you know, where am I going with this? Rest is just, you know, it's a third of your life. It's what you got to do, and if you don't rest, creativity doesn't get a chance to blossom. And it wants to. It's there, it's ready. It's like waiting in spring to have that first sunny day to pop out of the ground. I think, you know, you've gone through some things, and there's been a lot of pain. And that's why you need the rest. You've got to let the pain move through you, through rest. And when we rest enough, we end up suddenly enjoying things again. Just like in Kiki's delivery service, she's like, what's that quote the artist friend tells her? Don't even think about flying. Just take long walks on the beach, sleep until noon, and then before you know it, you'll be flying again. And that's such great, simple wisdom, but it's, you know, it's true. I can't believe it's just in a film there, but it's great, high spiritual wisdom to know that you have to let creativity come when it's ready and when you're ready. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I got an answer here, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again and seeing where this goes. All right, bye everybody.